I'm Tashi and welcome to my home. In this video, we're just doing random stuff. I don't even know.
I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn. I love yarn.
So this video I think is maybe going to be a little bit different than my other videos. I am not going to lie to you. I had like a whole plan for what I was going to record to... I had a whole plan for what I was going to record today, and I think it was going to be really good because I have some packages back there that have some very fun things in them, but I am just not, I'm not feeling it. I am not feeling it, and I have been working my little booty off lately, and so I was like, you know what? You can take a break. You can take a break, but I also don't want to disappoint all of you beautiful people who expect a video every Saturday. So I figured that today we could just do just kind of a casual crochet and chat. I have been watching some of Blondie Knot's crochet and chats, and then Passionate Kelsey just went live on her channel, so I was watching her for a little bit, and I was like, I'm vibing with this today. I am just vibing with just the chill, like sitting, crocheting, chatting type of situation. I am making a bag. I just started. Okay, this is my own pattern. It's nothing crazy. I don't actually have the pattern anywhere out there in the world because it's really easy. Here, I will teach you how to do it. Okay, are you ready? You start with a chain of 15 and then you're doing half double crochets. I am using 2 different strands of the same yarn and using a 10mm hook. Okay, you chain one at the end and then you wrap it around and you stick it, instead of going through the stitch like you normally would, you actually stick it through the post of a half double crochet. It just makes it like tighter. And so then you just make a rectangle, you fold it, hamburger style, sew up the sides, add strap, boom, you got yourself a bag. So I'll definitely make sure to show you what this looks like at the end of the video because it's really cute, and I have a market coming up next weekend, so our next video will for sure be a market vlog. I just posted today, I just posted a market vlog, and so I was like watching that and watching the comments come in on that, and so it's been kind of fun just getting feedback from that market, and so it'll be interesting to kind of see how my next one goes because it's going to be a very similar type of vibe. And yeah, I've heard from like some other people that Halloween stuff just hasn't been selling very well, so that was kind of interesting to hear as well. So I think this video, obviously we're gonna sit here and just like chat a little bit, but then I also thought maybe I could take you along with some of my market prep for my upcoming market. Now, if you watched my last market prep video, I still have a lot of inventory left from that market because I brought like $5,500 worth of inventory to that market and we only sold like 400. So we still have a lot, and I've already made some more stuff for the market as well, just stuff that sold right away, that I was kind of shocked sold right away. And obviously I'm making one of these bags for the market because I had a custom order for one and I just thought it was so stinking cute and really fast to whip up. And so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna use the rest of this yarn and I'm just gonna make another one and then I'll bring it to the market and see if it sells, because I don't know, that's what I do. So there it is. So the other things that I'm prepping, I can show you some of the stuff that I did prep. I have to get up to go get it, and I don't want to do that right now. Because, oh my gosh, I should show you this. I got a new chair and it's hidden by my sweater, but so today is actually mine and my husband's anniversary. That is why I am in full glam right now, if you didn't notice. Full glam. I'm terrible at doing my makeup. My version of makeup is just like smearing some dirt on my eyes and calling it eyeshadow. So this is pretty good for me. Okay, this is as good as it's gonna get. My husband and I are going out later this evening to have like a nice date night, and we went on like a huge hiking trip yesterday. That was so much fun, and I just got to be a passenger princess the whole day. And it was mighty fabulous. So I very much enjoyed that day yesterday. Oh, and because it's right here and I don't have to move out of my chair. Oh, which by the way, okay, ADHD's in full mode today. But so I showed you the chair because I did get a new chair because my husband and I decided to get each other new desk chairs for our anniversary. So hence why I showed you the chair. Okay, but as a passenger princess yesterday, here's what I've been working on. Can we just, oh, it's just stunning. Okay, so I am making myself a shirt for, like, the goal is to get it finished by market time next week so I can wear it to the market, because I like to try to wear something that I made to markets. So I've never made this type of shirt before, but basically how it works is you crochet 2 giant skinny rectangles, right? You fold it in half, and that becomes like half of your shirt. So you make 2 of these rectangles, and then you stitch it up along the middle in the front and in the back to, you know, it becomes a V-neck. So wherever you want your neck to end, and then you stitch up the sides to wherever you want your armholes to be. And I am just obsessed with this stitch. Like, it's a pain in the butt to do, but it's so gorgeous. And this yarn, I mean, can we just with this yarn? So this is a hand-dyed yarn by my friend Rachel. So it's called Rachel's Hands. I'll link her stuff in the description below, but she doesn't really have like a big presence on social media. She doesn't have her own website. She does sell through some of her yarn through like Amazon Handmade, and so I'll link that down below. But she was at the last craft fair that I was at, and so I got to meet her, and I was actually like wearing yarn. Words are hard today. I was wearing a shirt made from her yarn, and so we just like instantly bonded over that. And then I ended up buying that yarn from her, and I'm seriously obsessed with it. Like, it's a stunning color. It's so soft. It's so nice to work with. Like, I'm loving it, and that's all I want to do. So I'm kind of like forcing myself to to do other stuff, because the past couple days I have just been working on that shirt, because it's all I want to do. And I do have some more market prep that I need to get done. So I guess I could talk a little bit about market prep. So here's my list. Okay, this is my fabulous list of all the things that I want to get made for the upcoming market. And I'm honestly kind of at the point where I'm like, okay, the market is in literally a week, and I don't really care. I'm like, I have so much product that I'm bringing already. Like, if I don't get all of this stuff made, it's really not going to be that big of a deal. So I have granny headbands on there. Like, I make these granny square headbands, and I did make one. I don't know. I don't like love making them, if I'm being honest, which is kind of why I don't want to make more, because they're just not the most enjoyable thing. But I did specifically tell my mom's friend that I would have more available. So I feel like I need to at least make one more. So I probably will at least make one more, and then kind of just like set them aside for her in case she shows up. And then I also have flower bags on my list, which I have already made 2 of those. And those I do enjoy making. So I might actually try to make one more of those. I have Stanley sweaters on my list, which I'll probably only make like a couple of those. Those whip up pretty quickly as well. So I might get those. I'll probably get those done this weekend. Honestly, if I can just put down my shirt and just focus on actually like doing some market prep this weekend. And then I thought about prepping some new mystery boxes, because I had some mystery boxes for the last craft fair, but they were all Halloween themed. And so I was like, okay, well, maybe I should just like try to prep some, you know, other mystery boxes. But I'm struggling because I don't know like what to make to go inside of them, because it's kind of a weird time of year. Like, it's not quite Christmas time yet, but Halloween's over, and I don't know, do I just make like basic things like a bumblebee and a whale or something like that? I don't know. I'm not a huge like amigurumi fan either, so I don't love making ami. So if you guys have suggestions, you can drop them in the comments, but I definitely will have already gone to the market, and so it won't really matter. But I'm always open to suggestions for future markets, so you can still feel free to drop it there. And I do have like bracelets on my prep list as well, but I'm kind of thinking about not bringing any bracelets to this market, because I only sold one at my last market, and it doesn't really fit with like my whole theme. It's just kind of random, and I feel like it just adds clutter to my setup. So I honestly don't think I am going to prep any bracelets. If I do, it'll be like rosary bracelets, because it's at a Catholic church. I don't know. If I were to do it, it was going to be this weekend, and like the fact that I'm not even willing to record a real YouTube video for you guys just kind of shows you where I'm at with my motivation this weekend. So I don't think that's going to happen either. And then I do have to redo some of my signage, but I have to kind of figure out how I'm going to like redo my display a little bit to figure out what signage I actually need. And I did kind of already redo a couple of them. So I've got some of those ready to go as well. I still cannot for the life of me, if you watch that last market video, I have these little chalkboard signs. They're cute little tiny chalkboard signs. I bought them off of Amazon. They were super cheap. Cannot for the life of me find them anywhere. Like, it's like they have vanished into the ether. I have no idea where they went. And I have looked in all the places that they could possibly be, and they gone. They are gone. And I have no clue. I have no clue what happened to them. And I don't necessarily need them, like it's fine, but at the same time I'm like, what in the world, like where could these have gone? It's just so strange. It's so deeply strange. So I don't know if I'm gonna just not buy more and just work with what I have, or if I need to order some more of those, but I know they're around here somewhere. I really don't think that there's anywhere that they could have gone besides somewhere in my house. I just probably put them somewhere where I was like, oh, this seems like a smart place to put them, and then I immediately forgot where I put them. That has been happening to me more and more lately, so it's fine. Everything's fine, guys. What else should we talk about? I mean, I want to show you what I've prepped, but it's all the way over there. I could tell you a sad story. Do you want to hear a sad story? Here's my sad story. Okay, here goes. So I had this beautiful yarn from Rachel, right? It looks like this, okay? Beautiful. I bought this at our local yarn store. It's called South Dakota Prairie. I will also link this in the description below. And it's stunning, gorgeous. I got 3 skeins of it, and I made the shirt that I wore last weekend to the craft fair. Well, I did a bad thing. I never hand wash my crochet items. Okay, I know what you're gonna say. Okay, you don't have to tell me, but listen, I'm a lazy girl. Okay, I know myself. I know that I will never wear my crochet items if I make myself hand wash them, so I don't. But what I do is I will put them in the washing machine in a garment bag, and I wash them on delicate cold, okay? So it's basically like a hand wash, just done in the machine, because I don't have time to sit there and actually hand wash my items. But this shirt got sneaked into my laundry hamper, and I totally missed it, and I accidentally put it in the wash with all of my other clothes on warm, and it shrunk real bad. Okay, now I have to get up because now I have to show you, now that I'm telling you the story. Okay, hang on. Okay, I brought my pile of stuff over to show you. Ugh. And I need my blankie because it's really, really cold in here. All right, so the shirt, this is it. It's really beautiful. It came together so nicely, but it looked way better, you know, originally. Now it's kind of just gotten like, the yarn just got really fuzzy in the warm water, and it's now child-sized. It's literally, I measured it. It is a 4 or 5T child size. I'm an adult medium. I don't like, wow. Like, I literally started like tearing up when I pulled it out of the wash, because I was like, no. And I was literally like crying. I was like, no. I was so sad because obviously I put like 10 hours of work into that, but also the amount of money that I spent on that yarn. I mean, rightly so, that yarn is not cheap because it's hand dyed and it's gorgeous, but it was my birthday gift to myself. And then I just, yup. So that's tragic, like absolutely tragic to my soul. So thankfully I have some backup yarn that I bought from Rachel at the last craft fair that I ran into her at. So now I'm making that other beautiful one, and I learned my lesson. Check through your laundry really well to make sure you didn't accidentally throw a crocheted item in the laundry basket. So upset. So I am bringing that shirt to my market coming up this weekend. I priced it at $50. The yarn isn't even worth $50 that the shirt is made out of, but I mean, it's still cute, right? But you can definitely tell like it's been worn and washed. So I'm like, all right, well, if anybody's willing to like pay $50 for it, I'll give it to them. Like, it is what it is. I'm just so sad. I'm just so sad about it. So sad about it. Okay, anyways, let's talk about some happy stuff. So, happy stuff. Here's what I've been working on. So this is the headband that I told you guys about. So that's the granny square headband that I made. It just ties on. It looks terrible on me because I have a weirdly small head. Like, I have a very strangely small, narrow head. So these types of headbands look terrible on me. But it does look cute on normal people with normal size heads. You're just like, yeah. Anyways, so I made that. And then I did make 2 of these cute retro daisy granny square bags. I didn't mean to use the same like color. Like, I didn't mean for them both to be white, but they were. So I had already like made these granny squares, and then I just turned them into bags this week. So I do want to make, I want to make some with different colors, without like a white border or white flowers. Like, I want to make some darker colors for fall and stuff. So yeah, they did really well. Like, they sold out. I only had 2 of them, but they sold right away at my craft show last weekend. So I want to have a few to bring to this one. And then, like I said, I'm just making this bag because I did it for a custom order, and it turned out so adorable. And I was like, I need to make more. And I do have other yarn that I bought that I'm going to make a different color out of, because obviously this is like a very feminine, you know, cutesy like little girl color. But I have some that gives mad fall vibes that I also want to make one of these bags out of. So that is also on the agenda for this week for some market prep. So I think that is all of the updates in my life. So I think I'm just gonna like spend the day chillaxing, doing some market prep, maybe working on my shirt a little bit until my husband and I decide that we're ready to go out and hit the town for our date night. But I will definitely show you guys how cute this bag is once I get it finished, because it is just so cute. And you can see I'm already like halfway done with it just in the time that we were chatting. And you can make it as big as you want to. Like, it's, yeah, super, super easy to whip up. So 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 recommend. You guys should let me know if you want like a full tutorial video of how to make this bag. Just let me know in the comments below, and I will maybe consider doing that in the near future. Okay, well, I'm gonna just keep crocheting my little heart out, and I will check in with you guys later.
Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibition, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. Fight your battles, always by yourself. In the shadows, hear you cry for help. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibitions, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control.
Happy Tuesday! Happy Tuesday! So here's the situation. I took off work today for medical purposes. I get acupuncture like once a month, and usually when I get acupuncture, I like have a headache the whole day, so I usually just take off the day. I don't have a headache yet because they did something different to me today. I got 10 needles in my ear, and they're actually still in, if you can see them. They hurt. They do hurt. This ear especially is really sensitive. And so I don't know like if I'm going to leave them in the whole day. We'll kind of see. I think I will definitely have to take them out before I go to bed. But anyways, so the needles in the ear are supposed to help with migraines, because I've actually gotten a couple migraines in the past month, which I never get migraines. So that has been not so fun. So I took the day off work, which is kind of nice because it is currently only about 9:30 in the morning. So I have the whole day to just chill, you know, let my body recover and get stuff done. And the nice part is that I am almost done with my shirt. So that's super exciting. I got it all hooked together yesterday. So it is all attached. I just need to finish doing the border. I'm just gonna do like a border around the sleeves and the collar. And then I want to extend it a little bit because it is a little shorter than I'd like. So I'm gonna do maybe like a thicker border on the bottom, but that's going to be like a nighttime project, like once I sit down to watch TV or whatever tonight at the end of the day. So I'm not really worried about getting that done, which is kind of nice because I wanted to get that done so I could wear it to the fair this weekend. So the rest of the day, I am thinking that I'm just going to work on market prepping while I listen to my audiobook. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to prep. I have so many things on my list that there's so many options of things I can do. So I'm probably just gonna like go with the flow and go with what I feel like prepping. I don't know. I do also have to get a couple things together for the market this weekend. Not that I'm super worried about it. I might honestly do that like the night before. We have a bunch of Halloween stuff. And I say we because like my friend and I do it together. She makes all of this like sewn stuff. So obviously we have some like Halloween flavors of items left over. And so we were just going to put them in like a clearance bin, like, I don't know, 20 or 30% off, something like that. So I need to find like a basket around my house to use. And I have plenty just sitting around. So I've just got to kind of choose one that I want to bring, but that might be a last minute decision. I don't know if I'm going to make that decision today. We'll see. I do kind of want to prep some more of those little clutch bags because that turned out so cute. I've never made it in clutch form before. I usually make it with like a full strap, but the skein that I used, it didn't have enough for me to make a full strap one. So I just ended up making that tiny clutch, and I actually really, really like how it turned out. So I might make a couple more of like the full ones with the full strap, and then maybe like another clutch or two, because I do have lots of cute fluffy yarn to kind of utilize. And then I do have a basket full of whips that I can do stuff with. Mainly it's just granny squares. And so I was thinking about maybe throwing together like a couple of granny square bags. I would like to make like maybe at least one more of those cute little retro daisy flower purses, because those did really well at my last market and I currently only have 2. So I'd kind of like to make like 1 or 2 more. So yeah, we're just going to try to be as productive today as possible. I don't know I kind of know what happened this weekend. I think I know what happened this weekend. So I had talked to you guys on Saturday and told you that I was just feeling very like unmotivated with life. And that got even worse on Sunday. I don't know what happened on Sunday, but I hit a wall so hard. I've never hit a wall that hard before. I was just down for the count. I was so tired. You know, we went to church like we do and ran our errands after church. And then I came home and I was like, babe, I gotta go take a nap. And my husband actually had to wake me up from my nap because I was sleeping so long. And it was actually kind of precious. He was like, hey, because the Eagles were playing and I was like sleeping through half the game. So he woke me up at halftime and he's like, I thought you might want to catch the end of the game. And I was like, yeah, I didn't realize I slept that long. Sorry. And it was just kind of funny. So I did end up getting up, but I just was so out of it the rest of the day. I literally just sat on the couch and just worked on my shirt, which, you know, worked out because now it's basically done. But yeah, so it was not the most productive day, you know, around the house, but it was productive crochet wise. So you win some, you lose some. And then I did realize like around 3:30 in the afternoon, I was like, I didn't take my meds today. I was like, that's probably why I'm so sleepy. My body's like, what are you doing? and it just went into like full revolt mode, and that, you know, happens through sleep, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, that's the only reason that I could figure out that I might have been so sleepy, but I digress. Yeah, I guess we should just, I should just pick some yarn. We gotta pick some yarn. My ear really hurts. Woo. All right, now I'm just procrastinating. Enough chit chat. I'm gonna ignore you now. We'll talk later. Bye. Bye. We love you.
You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'll never let you go. You've been lost and alone in the city lights, I know. But I will guide you home.
Hi. I have not been super productive, but it's also only 12:30, so it's only been about 3 hours, 2 hours since we talked, something like that. I don't remember. I did get this finished mostly. I still have to do the button, and that is why I kind of put a pause in this, because I was looking through all of the buttons that I have, and I didn't like how any of them looked with it. So I was like, okay, well, I need to go to the store to get more buttons. And I also have a bunch of these granny squares. This is like the Red Heart granny square yarn, and I made the whole skein. So I have a bunch of these, and I wanted to just like make a couple cute bags out of these, but I don't really have a yarn that like matches. I know that's kind of weird, but like I don't even have a white that matches this specific color white. Like the whites that I have are not like a true white. They're kind of like an off-white cream. So it just didn't look good next to it. So I did go to Joann's, okay? I also made lunch, so, you know, it's been a second. All right, so here is what I ended up getting. I ended up buying this yarn from Big Twist to match the square, which I think it'll look really good with that hot pink color, so that'll be like a nice contrast, I think, for those bags. So I got that. And then the buttons were not on sale, so I was struggling a little bit because I don't like to really buy Joann's buttons unless they're like a buy 3 get 3 free type of situation. So I tried to find like cheaper options, but I was having a really hard time. So what I ended up getting was these guys. I thought they would look cute with the granny square. Plus I thought because they have like the little petals that it would stay better, because I just use the holes that are already there. So just stick it through the hole and then it'll stay like that. So that's what I got those ones for. And then for this guy, I actually found these, which I thought looked so good. Like they match the brown perfectly. And so I have like some wooden buttons, and that was the problem, is that like the wood just didn't look good with the brown tones that were in this, because they were different brown tones. So I got some that matched the brown, and I think these are going to be so cute. So I can obviously make one more of these because I have one other button, so I will probably do that. And then I got these because these were one of their cheaper buttons. They're only like $2 or something like that, which is still kind of expensive because it's basically $1 button. But I got it because I was looking through my granny square box before I went to Joann's, and I found something buried at the bottom. Let me show it to you. Let me go grab it. So I found this buried at the bottom of my granny square box. So this was a sweater that I attempted to make, obviously, in February of earlier this year, back when I was just starting to get back into crochet and didn't really know what I was doing. And this clearly does not fit. You can see that these hearts are upside down. Like it just kind of ended in disaster. I tried to put it on, and I actually like busted one of the seams open, and I don't like how this drapes. Like this was not the right yarn to try to make a sweater with, because it's too chunky and it doesn't drape well. So my thought was, I'm gonna take this apart because I really like the granny squares, and I thought I could make a couple of bags out of these granny square hearts. And so obviously I had to get some heart buttons to go with the heart granny square bag. So I think that'll be cute. I kind of want to make like a bigger one. Like I honestly might just take the sleeves apart because they're 4x4s, because then I could just do like a bigger bag, like a 4x4 on each side, and just kind of sew them together. And I still have some more of the red yarn, so I'll probably make like a strap out of the red. But yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how that comes together. So I think that's my goal for today, is I want to make one more of these guys or a clutch version of this. I haven't quite decided yet. I'll just see where the wind carries me. And then I'll probably try to sew some granny squares together and make some more bags. Yeah, and we'll just, we'll see how many we can get done. It is 12:30, so. Also, I am currently in the process of accepting an order from a customer, and I might need to go buy more yarn for that order. So that kind of sucks that I didn't get that order before I went to Joann's, but c'est la vie. I guess I'll just have to go back again tomorrow. Shucks. Oh darn, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Crowded places, feel it sinking in. Lonely faces, say you need a friend. No matter the distance, I will always be there. No more inhibition, I'll show you I care. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. Getting high, feeling low, and it's out of your control. You should know that I won't leave you. I'll stay beside you. I'm never letting you go. You've been lost and alone in the city of lights, I know. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. But I will guide you home. Fight your battles, always by yourself. In the shadows, hear you cry for help.
Hey, look at what I'm wearing. Okay, I know it's not like my best colors, but can we just admire the color palette of this shirt? I mean, stunning. Stunning, Kevin. It's stunning. So we need to do a little wrap up on this video because I do have some stuff to market prep. I'm gonna start my market vlog tomorrow because in a mere 2 days, I will be attending my second craft fair. But I thought I would show you guys kind of the finished products of what I was able to get done on Tuesday during my huge crafty night. I did just finish this shirt yesterday. I'll give you kind of the full view. So this is how I'm gonna wear it, and it's curling a little because I do need to block it still, so it's kind of sticking out in the back. But that'll be fixed after I block it. So I'm just gonna like wash it and lay it out to dry. So I finished this last night. I didn't record any of that because I wasn't in the mood. Okay, I wasn't vibing with it. But oh my goodness, Tuesday was so productive. I got so much done. So I ended up making 2 of these cute little bags, and can we just look at how adorable that button looks with these bags? It ended up being so cute with it. I love it. It blends in really, really well from a distance, so I kind of like that. So I got 2 of those, and then I made 2 of these cuties, and I love what I did with the strap. So I did 2 strands, and the white has sparkles in it. I just think it levels it up. Now, I only did 1 with a button because, I don't know. I'm not sure if I like the button or not. What do you guys think? Do we like the button or no button? Button or no button? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I just wasn't sure about it, so I only did the 1. And last but not least, this one actually took me the longest because it was way harder to take apart that heart sweater than I thought, but the bag turned out so stinking cute. I think I should probably block this as well because it is like kind of laying a little bit funny. So just a quick like steam block would probably help this guy a little bit, but oh my gosh, like I'm kind of obsessed with how this turned out. I definitely think I'm going to be making more of these in the future, especially because I still have like a lot of these granny squares left from that sweater. I just didn't fully detach them, so there's still some work to do in that area, but I do really like how this turned out. So that was everything that I got made on Tuesday, and I did end up finishing taking that custom order that I was mentioning. So I did end up getting a custom order for 2 vests for children. They're like cute kind of hippie fringe vests, and then 1 of my little puff clutches as well. So I got to go buy some more yarn. So I did do that today during my lunch break. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with the inventory that I have and where I'm at. I don't know that I'll do a ton more. I don't know that I'll make a ton more before the show on Saturday, but I don't know. We'll just kind of see where the wind takes me. But thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this kind of random, crafty, market preppy, not really vibing with life journey. And I'll see you guys next time for another crafting adventure.